Good morning everyone. This is the second video, standard 6 science. Okay, in this video we are going to read about the discuss about the how does oxygen becomes available to animals living in soil. Okay, the animals which live in the soil and the plant roots which grow in the soil need oxygen to breathe. Okay, like earthworm need oxygen. Earthworm, what they do, they aerate the soil. They aerate, they move inside the soil, make pores inside the soil and give the air, aerate. Okay, that air, oxygen, the plants also take, and that oxygen another organism, living organism, animals which live inside in the soil, small insect, they utilize this oxygen. Okay, now there is another question, that how does oxygen become available to the plant living in the soil. They take the oxygen, the living in the soil, from the roots. Okay, the root absorb the air, oxygen present in the soil. Means every the soil contains the air. It is sure that the soil contains the air. That air is, that oxygen is taken by the root of the plant also. Okay, now the next question is, how does the oxygen available to the plant living inside the water. Okay, many plants live inside the water, that is pondweed, hydrilla. Okay, these plants, from where they take the oxygen. Okay, you can see here the sun is there, which gives sunlight to the water, and that that light goes to the plant and they take oxygen. Okay, they take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Okay, they take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Okay, and what they do, they, when after they do photosynthesis, when they do photosynthesis, and you know that during the photosynthesis oxygen is released, some some energy product is also produced, and with the evolution of oxygen, okay, this, that release in the water, this oxygen is utilized by the different organism, or some phytoplankton, small plants are there. Okay, which is single cell floating plant, release oxygen into the water as a product of photosynthesis. Here you can see that oxygen supply to the river. Okay, and oxygen diffuses from the atmosphere into the water, and the plant and the algae produces O2 when they do photosynthesis. Okay, and here from that oxygen which is released is utilized by the different organisms. Now, how does oxygen become available to the animals living inside the water. Okay, the oxygen available to the animals living inside the water, how do they take? Yes, the animals which live in the water, they are aquatic animals, while the plants that live in the water are called aquatic plants. And these plants and animals live in water of lakes, ponds, river and oceans. And the water of lakes, pond and river, oceans have some dissolved air in it, dissolved oxygen in it. The plants and animal utilize, they take this dissolved oxygen from the water for breathing. Okay, and the dissolved air, that the air which is dissolved, that is oxygen. You can see the fish takes oxygen from the dissolved. Okay, in the water oxygen is dissolved. Now, what is wind? Okay, just now, before, in the first video I have said wind is simply moving, blowing air. okay, blowing air. And wind is caused by the way the sun warms the earth, and some part of the earth get direct sun rays, and that makes them warmer. Okay, other part of the earth gets indirect rays and are cooler. Okay, and this is the windmill. Okay, now we will see the advantages of windmill. Okay, the windmill. Yes, the wind energy or fuel for windmill generator is renewable. Okay, so it will never run out. Okay, the wind is they cannot be exhausted. Okay, it is produced in much quantity, and every time it is produces renewable, so it will never run out. This is the first advantage. And windmill does not produce any poisonous gases, smokes, fumes, it etc., as it does not involve any burning process, so it is clean, and it's a very cheap way to generate electricity. Okay, because nature has given a lot of wind, so we have to utilize that wind and produce the electricity. And windmill have very low maintenance cost as compared to those of the other power generating plant like thermal power plant. Okay, all these plants are very costly, and it produces a lot of harmful radiation gases, so the windmill is the best choice for it. Thank you very much.